Last night when I was on the way home, I got a message from somebody, and he asks me, what happens if someone is looking for a Shiduch, and he can't find it, and is it possible that he lost his Shiduch? Is it possible he lost his Shiduch? Is there anywhere in the Torah that he lost his Shiduch? Now, he says, now he knows that things that I say in the Shurim, Baruch Hashem, he watches the Shurim, he says, I'm doing tshuva, I keep mitzvot, I keep Shabbat, I do all the things. But it's still possible because maybe, the parents are a little bit difficult, or the guy is a little picky, or this one, is it possible to just lose the Shiduch? So the only thing I know of for sure that causes a person to lose their Shiduch is sins. Specifically speaking, wasting seed. When a person wastes seed, they could potentially get the punishment from heaven to lose their Shiduch. Now, can they get it back? Yes, if they do tshuva, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu has mercy on them, like He always has on us, then they could potentially get Shiduch back. But the Gemara in Masechet Sotah says that the Shiduch of a person comes based on his actions, based on her actions. If he's righteous, he gets a modest woman. If he's wicked, he gets an immodest woman. And the Gemara asks, what does the one thing have to do with the other? If he's righteous, he should get a righteous woman, not a modest. What does it have to do with the other? So Rashi on the place over there says, if she's modest, then most likely she's righteous. That's why the righteous guy, the tzaddik, gets a modest woman. If he's not righteous, if he's a rasha, then he gets a not modest woman. Why? Rashi says, if she's not modest, she's definitely not righteous. You cannot be righteous and at the same time an enemy of Hashem. Why an enemy of Hashem? Because anytime you're a woman and you walk around immodest, other people look at you. Some of those people are Jews, some of those people are non-Jews, and they're going to look at you and they're going to have iurim. They're going to have different thoughts in their mind. They're going to go to take him to places that don't belong. They're going to think of you in different ways, and different this, and different that, and they're going to end up making sins because of you, which means that you are a walking bionuclear weapon. You're killing people just simply by being next to them. They don't have to be with you. They don't have to touch you. They don't even have to talk to you. They look at you one time, they see you, Hashem Echem, walking around immodest, that's it. You just killed them. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, you're just killing my kids. You're killing my creation. How could I love you? How could I accept your prayer? So a person that is a rasha gets a woman that's a reshait. How is she a reshait? She walks around immodest. Even if she puts on the candles for Shabbat, even if she keeps Shabbat, even if she eats kosher, if she's not modest, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says she's in the book of Reshaim. Now this is a very, very difficult thing for women to accept because many women love the mitzvot. Some women, I wish they were guys. Some of the women that watch the shiurim, I wish they were guys. They are, mamash, the best students in the world. They show up on time, unlike you people. They do a lot of good things. They learn every shiur. Not like they're doing me a favor. They watch, they love the shiurim, they send questions, they give answers, all types of wonderful things. These women, ishtabach shimo, I wish they were guys. But the problem is, they dress like guys. Why? They walk around with tank tops. They walk around with shorts. And that's a problem. Why? Because all of the shiurei Torah that you're watching are all going to the sitra achra. They're all going to give power to the Satan. Why? Because unfortunately, until you do tshuva for modesty as a woman, you simply are putting yourself in the book of Reshaim. So that's why, Rabotai Karim, it's very, very critical for a woman to be modest. And I know it's difficult because the Yetzer Hara tells you it's too hot. Or Yetzer Hara tells you it's too old. Makes you look like an old lady to put a kisur rosh on. Makes you look like an old lady to put a long skirt on. Makes you look like this, makes you look like that, which is all stupid and lies. Why? I've never seen a modest woman complain about her clothes. I've never seen a modest woman complain about how she looks. All of the questions that she has is usually before she starts putting on modest clothes. After she decides, okay, from now on I'm wearing modest clothes, she doesn't complain about it anymore. Why? Because she realized the whole thing is fake. It's not too hot. And she doesn't look like an old lady. And the reality is she's finding that people are finding her even more attractive. Her husband finds her more attractive. Yeah, but what about a woman that has a husband where he tells her, listen, you put on a kisur rosh, I'm leaving you. You put on a mitpachah on your head, I'm leaving you. The Zohar Kadosh says on a person like this, that husband is ahur. He's cursed from heaven. He's not going to be able to have good living. Whatever money he makes is all going to go to bills. It's all going to get to medical expenses. It's all going to go to the IRS. He's not going to have any bracha in his parnasah. He is cursing himself by telling his wife not to put on kisui rosh. Does she have to listen to him? She's forbidden to listen to him. Doesn't matter what he says. He can yell, he can scream, he can do whatever you want. He can even threaten to do a get. Say to her, give me a get then. I'd rather you give me a get than give me gehenom, as she should tell him. That's the reality. So now a woman that's not modest, she's married, she doesn't put kisui rosh on. She's not modest, even if she's single. She has a very serious problem with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why? Because she's creating sinners.